Can I share to you a personal story? Okay lang. Last quarter of 2019, I experienced what I call, feeling ko ito na yun it's an early midlife crisis. Di ba usually ang midlife crisis, 35 years old, 40 years old, yung iba pa nga 50 years old. Ako, iba, 33 years old pala ako, parang nagka-midlife crisis ako. Kasi, ewan ko, sino dito ang mga 20 years old to 30 years old? Taas ang kamay. Ayan. Ang 20 to 30 years old, usually ang problema niyan, quarter life crisis, di ba? Where is the Lord leading me? Saan kaya ako? Ito kayang career na ito? Siya kaya mapapangasawa ko? Magkakasawa kaya ako o hindi? Yan ang problema ng mga singles, 20 to 30 years old. Pero ang midlife crisis, alam nyo, ang nagiging problema ng midlife crisis is that kinukumpara nila at tinitingnan nila yung buhay nila ngayon sa kung ano yung in-expect nila nung bata-bata sila. Am I making sense here? Alam to ng mga nagka-midlife crisis. Yung batang Velden, when I graduated from Ateneo in college, I was filled with so much dreams. I want this and I want that. I thought to myself, by the age 25 or kahit man lang 30 years old, siguro milyonaryo na ako, may sarili akong bahay, meron akong ganitong karaming sasakyan, meron akong asawa at anak na maganda, mabuting pamilya, and then siguro ang isa sa mga pangarap ko, kaming mag-asawa, travel kami ng travel, yung ganyan, typical. Kids going to a good school, and plus, I have all the time, freedom in the world to serve the Lord. My ministry is flourishing. Yun, the young Velden in me. Ito ang problema, reality bit me. At tinignan ko yung sarili ko, last year, sabi ko, 33 years old na ako. Akala ko noon, dapat milyonaryo na ako na by 30 years old. At 33 years old, lubog ako sa utang. Kala ko noon, may dream house na ako. Pero wala pa rin. Kala ko noon, makakapag-travel kami palagi. Minsan, pumunta lang sa mall, wala ka pang pampunta. Walang pira. Reality bit me. Akala ko yung ministry ko will flourish when I was starting the feast. Pero last year, nagulat ako, 1,000 plus na tayo nung nakaraang taon, nung lumipat tayo dito sa TCU Auditorium, bumagsak tayo hanggang almost 400 attendees. So ako, Lord, bakit ganun? So yung inimagine ko, malayo. And one day, I woke up with so much discontent to the point na naapektuhan yun yung pamilya ko, yung marriage ko, nag-aaway kami madalas mag-asawa during that time. And it affected my ministry negatively. Nawawalan ako ng gana mag-talk sa feast. Hindi halata, di ba? Pero nawawalan ako ng gana. And the devil, during these times of my desert moment, it's subtly creeping in my head, heart, and soul. Ano sinasabi ng demonyo sa akin? Alam mo, ginagatungan pa niya. Malungkot ka na, gagatong palalo. Anong sabi ng demonyo sa akin? Dami mong pangarap noon, di ba? Anyari. Akala ko ba faithful yung God mo? Akala ko ba kapag selfless, pag pinagsilbihan mo siya, ibe-bless ka? Halos magpakamatay ka na kakaserve. Halos magpakamatay ka na rin kakatrabaho. Bakit wala pa rin ginhawa sa buhay? Layo mo pa sa pangarap mo, boy. Lubog ka pa sa utang. You could not even provide for your family sometimes. But that's the trick of the devil. Kaya on the onset, my initial reaction, I was praying to the Lord. Sabi ko, Lord, alam mo, wala sana akong problema Kung mayaman lang ako, solve sana lahat ng problemang to. Ayan na, putting money first. And then, while I was in this, eto na, gatong na naman yung demonyo. Bakit di mo kaya bitawan yung pagiging feast builder? Mag-focus ka na lang sa negosyo mo. Hanap ka ng ibang racket. Dami mong pwedeng pagkakitaan. Tapos more time with your family pa. Di ba? Family is your first ministry. Maiintindihan ni Lord yan. Nakita nyo? Gaano kaswabe makipag-usap ang demonyo. And during that moment, I would like to play God. I was complaining to God, Lord, ikaw naman kasi mali diskarte mo sa buhay ko eh. Sana man lang pinayaman mo na ako. Isipin mo yun, Lord ha. Sabi ko kay Lord, sana Lord, kung 1 million pesos man lang ang monthly nakita ko, matutupad ko lahat ng pamangarap ko para sa pamilya ko. Hindi kami masyadong mag-aaway siguro ng misis ko. Yung mga pangarap ko sa ministry, kung 1 million pesos ang month ang kinikita ko, solve lahat yan. Bakit? Kasi tithes ko pa lang, 100,000 a month, kayang-kaya magpatakbo nun ng bagong feast. Hindi ko na kailangan mangingi sa inyo. Tithes ko pa lang yun. And I thought to myself, our marriage will be much better if only I am earning 1 million pesos a month. Kasi I will have so much to spare. But by God's grace, it took a lot of time for me to overcome these lies from the enemy. Then, I remembered Jesus. I want you to look at the cross. He was God. Yet He didn't play God. He submitted and obeyed to the will of the Father. He willingly followed the Father, even if it meant He needed to suffer and die a shameful death. And God was telling me, you cannot skip the cross. And then it hit me. Here's what I've realized. That money was not the problem. My maturity and my character is the problem. Bakit? Inisip ko lang, pwede namang mayaman na nga talaga ako. Fine, 1 million pesos a month. But if I cannot be selfless in my marriage, if I cannot be selfless in my ministry, if I cannot be selfless in my life, 1 million pesos a month will be my downfall. Kasi iisipin ko na lahat ng bagay ay nadadaan sa pera. If I was rich that way, tapos hilaw pa yung character ko, yayabang ako. Kasi hindi ko na kailangan humingi sa misis ko ng tulong. Kasi ngayon, pagkakulang ako, love, may pera ka ba dyan extra? Pengi naman pampagas. Pengi naman ng pambili natin ng grocery. I need to humble down myself. At kung marami ako may pera, yayabang din siya. Bakit? Yung pera niya, sasabihin niya, pinagtrabahuan ko to, bahala ka sa buhay mo, huwag galawin to. Meron kang pera dyan eh. Hindi na kami magpapansinan. Hindi na kami magtutulungan. Am I making sense here? Hindi pera ang solusyon. And here's what I realized. The Spirit led me in that desert moment, allowing me to be tempted by the devil. Because in those moments of pain, my character is stretched, my character is molded and transformed. Good thing. When I was about to break down, and when I was about to give up, I remembered who I am. Bumalik ako kay Lord, and I remembered I am a child of God. I remembered who I am. I am a God follower. Because 17 years ago, I vowed to the Lord, Lord, I will serve you until the day I will die. Wherever you lead me, in sickness and in health, in suffering or pain, I will serve you. Because I'm a God follower. And that's why today, my dear friends, I pressed on. I continued to surrender. I'm still here today. Why? Because I remembered who I am. But here's the good news. Ito po nangyari. Tanong nyo sa akin ano? Hindi naman sad story yung ending. Dito ako nagulat. When I fully surrendered to the Lord, depression was slowly lifted off. My business and finances is slowly flourishing. My debts were finally paid off. My marriage was extra sweeter, happier, and there is more peace. Plus, things are getting better here at the feast. We were down to 300, almost 400 during that time. Now we are 600 weekly today. Now we are helping one another, building this feast. Remember what I said earlier? Sometimes the Spirit leads us to desert moments because He's preparing us and birthing in us something new. At yun nga nabanggit ko, kaya pala pinagdaanan ko yun, naintindihan ko na bakit? Yung pala magkaka-baby na naman kami na bago. Magkaka-baby na naman kami na bago. At kailangan maging solid yung marriage namin. Kasi pag dumating na yung pangalawa, sigurado mas marami pa kaming pag-aawayan. But we need to hold on to each other. My dear friends, are you in the middle of the desert? Is the enemy tempting you to doubt God's goodness and His plans for you? Go back to your identity. You're a God follower, and God is worthy to be followed. He will only lead you to His best plans for your life, for God is faithful. Dalawang bagay. Remember who you are, and remember who He is. You're a God follower, and God is faithful. God is faithful.